Manipulation is subtle, and it's everywhere. Whether it's a persuasive ad, a cunning friend, or societal pressures, people are constantly trying to influence your thoughts and actions. But what if you had the tools to see through it all? Today, we'll uncover 15 timeless Stoic lessons inspired by Marcus Aurelius to help you avoid being manipulated and take control of your life. Manipulation doesn't always come with a warning. It's hidden in a friend's sweet words, a boss's convincing pitch, or even the countless ads we scroll past daily. Manipulators know how to pull at your emotions, confuse your logic, and make you question your own decisions. But here's the thing. Stoicism equips us with a shield, one forged in self-awareness, rationality, and emotional control. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, faced manipulation from politicians, generals, and even his own court. Yet his teachings and meditations show how he remained grounded and unshaken. In this video, we'll explore 15 Stoic principles that will help you recognize manipulation, resist it, and build unshakable confidence. Each lesson will guide you toward clarity and independence in a world filled with hidden agendas. Let's get started. Manipulators are experts in exploiting our fears, insecurities, and desires. They rely on confusion and emotional vulnerability to influence your decisions. Whether it's a friend pushing their agenda or a clever salesman playing on your emotions, manipulation can leave you feeling powerless and betrayed. The Stoics believed that the key to resisting manipulation lies in mastering your mind. Marcus Aurelius taught us to focus on what's within our control and let go of what isn't. When you strengthen your inner world, the outer world loses its power to sway you. In today's fast-paced, digitally connected world, manipulation is even more pervasive. Algorithms predict your weaknesses, ads target your emotions, and misinformation clouds your judgment. These 15 lessons will empower you to navigate these challenges and protect your peace of mind. 1. Understand the dichotomy of control. Stoic lesson. Let go of everything else. Why it matters. Manipulators exploit your attachment to things outside your control, like others' approval or outcomes. Practical tip. When facing pressure, pause and ask, is this within my control? Detach from what isn't. 2. Strengthen emotional resilience. A Stoic insight. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Why it matters. Emotional reactions make you vulnerable to persuasion. Staying calm disrupts manipulative tactics. Practical tip. Practice mindfulness by pausing before responding to emotional triggers. 3. Use logic as your shield. Stoic lesson. Rational thinking disarms manipulation, which often relies on emotional responses. Why it matters. Manipulators thrive on impulsive decisions driven by fear or desire. Practical tip. Before deciding, evaluate what's the evidence. Does this align with my principles? 4. Beware of flattery. Stoic insight. Seneca warned about flattery's power to blind judgment and inflate ego. Why it matters. Manipulators use praise to lower your defenses and gain your trust. Practical tip. Acknowledge compliments, but remain wary of excessive or insincere praise. 5. Define your principle. A Stoic lesson. Knowing your values gives you a compass to navigate manipulative situations. Why it matters. When you lack clear principles, it's easy to be swayed by others' agendas. Practical tip: write down your core values and refer to them when making decisions. 6. Practice delayed gratification Stoic insight. Epictetus emphasized self-control, saying, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Why it matters: manipulators exploit impatience and the desire for quick rewards. Practical tip: pause before accepting offers. Ask yourself, what are the long-term consequences? 7. Recognize emotional appeals Stoic lesson. Be aware of appeals to your emotions, fear, guilt, or excitement that bypass rationality. Why it matters: emotional appeals are the foundation of manipulation. Practical tip: when someone uses fear or guilt, ask yourself, what's the actual logic behind their argument? 8. Seek clarity in communication Stoic insight. Ambiguity breeds confusion. Marcus Aurelius stressed clear thinking and straightforward action. Why it matters: manipulators often use vague language to create uncertainty. Practical tip: clarify ambiguous statements by asking direct questions. 9. Cultivate self-awareness Stoic lesson. Know your strengths, weaknesses, and triggers. Why it matters: self-awareness prevents others from exploiting your vulnerabilities. Practical tip: reflect daily on what influences your emotions and decisions. 10. Observe without judgment Stoic insight. Marcus Aurelius advised, "You always own the option of having no opinion." Why it matters: manipulation often relies on provoking reaction. Detachment neutralizes its effect. Practical tip: practice observing situations without immediately forming opinions. 11. Build inner confidence Stoic lesson. Confidence grounded in self-respect makes you immune to external validation. Why it matters: manipulators prey on insecurity and the need for approval. Practical tip: celebrate small wins daily to strengthen your self-worth. Avoid over-attachment to outcome Stoic insight. Detachment from specific results reduces anxiety and susceptibility to manipulation. Why it matters: manipulators exploit fear of failure or loss. Practical tip: focus on doing your best, regardless of the outcome. 13. Learn to say no Stoic lesson. Protect your time and energy by setting boundaries. Why it matters: manipulators often rely on your inability to refuse requests. Practical tip: practice saying no firmly and respectfully. Question intention Stoic insight. Epictetus encouraged questioning motives. What is this person truly asking of me? Why it matters: understanding others' intentions helps you recognize hidden agendas. Practical tip: ask yourself, what's their goal? Does it benefit me too? 15. Reflect daily Stoic insight. Journaling and reflection reveal patterns and help you learn from interactions. Why it matters: consistent self-reflection strengthens your defenses against manipulation. Practical tip: at the end of each day, reflect on situations where you felt pressured or influenced. Manipulation loses its power when met with awareness and resilience. Each Stoic lesson builds on the other, creating a framework to navigate life confidently. Whether it's resisting emotional triggers or questioning motives, these tools empower you to make decisions aligned with your values. To summarize, the 15 Stoic lessons to avoid manipulation are: understand the dichotomy of control, strengthen emotional resilience, logic as your shield, beware of flattery, Define your principles. Practice delayed gratification. Recognize emotional appeal. Seek clarity in communication. Cultivate self-awareness. Observe without judgment. Build inner confidence. Avoid over-attachment to outcomes. Learn to say no. Question intentions. Reflect daily. Be adopting these Stoic habits. You'll protect yourself from external manipulation and live with clarity, strength, and purpose. Subscribe for more life-changing Stoic insights and reclaim control over your life today.